up over the hills. There it is. We're going to have a beautiful day in Pittsburgh today. Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. There's a beautiful day here in Pittsburgh with the sunrise, as you saw. It's a little later in the morning now, more like noonish, and I got the gym done, and I was working on that closet of mine, and I'm going to be taking you there shortly to finish that up. I have to start finishing projects. I bounce all over the place with my ADHD. So we're going to do that, and then there's something else I wanted to finish up. I can't remember, and I have plenty of laundry to do. I would like to get this porch vacuumed and my new birdhouse is put up, because there's some birds living in my ceiling fan, and they were making nests, and there was like grass all over the bottom, and I didn't want to disturb it while they were laying eggs or whatever. And then I gotta take this line down, roll it down, because sometimes the wasps start making nests in there. So that is what I'm up to. I wanted to do the morning prayers too. This one is called Let Go, Let God. Get my glasses here. I let go, let God, and trust the divine within. Letting go and letting God may feel like giving up. Today, I remind myself the process is actually releasing the belief that I must respond to challenges with my human understanding and strength alone. Letting go and letting God means embracing my spiritual nature and trusting I will find the support that I need. I remember I am the image and likeness of God, and all the qualities of God are mine too, to use in every situation. My life is God life. Living as me, I recognize that nothing except my own refusal to accept it can block my awareness of God's constant presence. I let go, I surrender fear and doubt, knowing I am never alone. I let God. I rely on the divine within to let love, wisdom, and understanding inform my decision and actions. I can do all things through Him who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. Sorry about the wind. I think it's not close with the microphone. So that was, it's like when I go to Mass, being Catholic, Mass services, when they do the readings, and the priest does the readings and the homily, sometimes I feel like he's talking to me, and everybody else is gone. So, and my husband and I look at each other like, what? How do they know that? So when it says, I let go, I surrender to fear and doubt, knowing that I'm never alone. How many times do we feel like we're alone? Like we have some troubles or bumps in the road, and we think, I look around and there's no one around. I'm here to suffer by myself. Where are my friends? Where's God? But did you take the time to meditate to hear God? Because prayer, one thing about people don't realize, prayer is talking to and listening to God. Prayer isn't about you rambling a prayer or memorizing a prayer like so many of us Catholics do. It's not about doing that. It's about praying and asking God for His help or talking to him and thanking him for his help. But it's also listening. See, a lot of us don't do that. I'm guilty of that. I'm a talker. Man, I can talk your ear off. If you're one of my friends in real life, I can, as you see on videos too. And sometimes we have to just step back and listen. Listen to what God's trying to tell you. There can be all kinds of clues and hit you in the head, and it's like, come on, lady, I'm trying to tell you something, and you're not listening. That's what God probably says to me a lot. And I apologize for the lawnmower. He usually cuts his grass on Sundays, but I guess he's confused. Yeah. So prayer is talking to and listening to God. And then what I also wanted to put in there as well is people pray, and then they get their prayers, and they're so excited, and they go off, continuing their life. But I used to stress to my students, don't forget to thank God too. You're asking him for favors and favors and favors, and then you get something that you requested. You have to say thank you, just like you do if somebody gave you a gift today. I hope you say thank you if somebody hands you a gift. But you have to say thanks to God. Blew the camera. That's how strong the wind is. But take an hour to thank God for any blessings he's given you. Even if you didn't ask for them, my friend, he's always getting these little blessings, and I'm happy for him. So let's just take time to reflect upon that reading and surrender our fear and our doubt, knowing that we're never alone. And it says, I let go and I let God. I rely on the divine within you to let love, wisdom, and understanding inform my decisions and actions. So that's what I always just tell my students, when they do something. I says, if Jesus was here right now, would he be proud of you, what you're doing right now? Would you do that in front of Jesus? So try to teach them, self-respect, because that's self-respect, because you respect yourself enough not to do what's wrong, and try to think positive of yourself, because a lot of these kids will get in trouble, and their parents will say negative things. I'm not saying all parents do that, but then they get worse and worse, and then the kids, but it's just a domino effect. Anyway, I just want to leave on a positive note. I continue to keep all of you in my prayers. Please continue to keep me in your prayers. I have some testing coming up, but it is not until, I believe it's June when Maddie's here. I tried to schedule it around my husband's schedule that he's off, so he don't have to keep taking off to take me on all these visits. I hate to give up time with Matt, but one test is like 3 or 4 hours long. So, but keep me in your prayers, and if anybody wants to email me or talk to me separate, my email is on my page. If anybody wants to buy me a coffee, I have that on there too. I don't know what else I have on there. I don't remember what else I had on there. So long ago that I set that up. So have a great day, and remember, I love you so much. And also remember, believe and it will be. Believe and it will be. I've had that montage for so long. And if I didn't have belief, I don't know where I would be. And if I didn't have God to talk to all day, I'd be really lonely. So I love you guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.